nice is being able to call up the co-op and just saying go spread this, spread that, and just sit in your tractor and plant. This requires a little more effort and a little more thinking sometimes, but once you got it figured out, it's really a no-brainer to use it. We farm about 6,500 acres of corn and soybeans and sunflowers, wheat. We made a 60-foot STX air seeder, efficient, fast way of putting down fertilizer ahead before the corn planters. Use the Exactrix fertilizer without doing less soil disturbance than with our Horsch Anderson that we were using before. So this is our second system. Our first one was back in '09, and that paid for itself in the first year. It worked good, but then we just needed to expand a little more. So what we finally decided to do was go with a toolbar, so that we could be able to put fertilizer down ahead and be ready to go. I like using 6 to 7/10% as much fertilizer. I was able to make this work on the ISO bus. It's working good so far. So on an average yield, we put down 6 to 7/10 as much as what it's calling for on the soil tests, and you get the same yield. And sometimes if you want to be more productive, or you want to put it in lower ground, kick it up there, you notice you still get better yields when you use a fuller rate too in your heavier ground where it works at. Most of the time your 6 to 7/10% is doing just as good a job as it was before, as normal. We're able to use the most efficient, cheapest source of N and use less of it. Yeah, you got to use a little spendier 1034O, but even not as much, and you'll still get a pretty good bang for buck, because every place where this stream reacts with that anhydrous and this mixture reacts with other phosphorus in the ground, it makes that all more available and ties up that nitrogen. It's just a regular, straight line the way it's applying all your fertilizer. It's just a nice consistent stream, and at the right pressure and everything else. And by doing that, it allows you to use less. It really saves you a bunch.